What's going on, YouTube? It's been a while since I made the last video, but got a couple new things going on for the Kenworth. First things first is I got a new seat. I did get a Sears Atlas low back seat. Currently I'm taking it off because what I'm doing is I'm going to replace the rubber floor with the new rubber floor that I picked up from where I picked it up at Tractor Supply. And underneath that rubber floor, I'm going to put sound deadener while I'm at it. As you can see, this floor is falling apart. It's nasty, dirty. That's the one thing that's lacking with the interior of this truck. On the other side, I already got the passenger seat taken out because what I'm doing is I'm getting a 10-inch subwoofer placed in this truck. It's going to be in a custom box, and I'm going to still retain my passenger seat. I'm getting that wrapped in the same material that this seat is. That way everything matches in here. Rewiring the entire audio system. Gonna install a 5-channel amp to power everything. I have two 6.5 GTOs already up here, and then two 6x9s. These speakers sound really good as is already. JBLs. Gonna have a JL10. Gonna get a new JVC unit up there. So, but first things first, I gotta replace this floor before my audio guy comes in and installs this sub. So I'll show you guys the process a little bit here and there. I'm gonna try to stay busy and tackle this all in one today. So I am seeing though that all this wiring is gonna, I guess it goes through up through here for the speaker wires. RCAs go through that side. Potentially maybe up and around, which might be easier. So we'll see. We'll figure it out that day. Pero ahí va. What's going on, YouTube? Out here doing a little maintenance, little shining. But I forgot to show y'all the progress on the interior. Still got to clean it up a little bit. Worked all week, but here's a floor. It's installed, as you can see. Damn it, a little dirty. Put a little air gun too while I was doing all this. Over here, as you can see, I got most of my tools in this toolbox. The sub box won't be ready till Monday, so that'll be going in then. But it's almost there for the most part, almost complete. I did get the seat. I'll show you that. Here's the passenger seat. Speedy Headliners over here on 249. They did the work for me. They did an awesome job. So this will be the passenger seat. This will go on top of the subwoofer box. But like I said, that won't be ready till Monday. So hopefully by tomorrow, and get all the audio buttoned up and the interior will be finished. What's going on, everyone? Well, had a good work week. Update on the interior. We did finish it. I wasn't able to show or really get any video on a lot of the process like I wanted to. Kind of just stuck to working and completing the job, you know. So but here it is. Floor is finished. As you can see, the audio system's finished. Got the amp wired up. Got a piece of plywood behind the carpet and the leather right here. So there's no drilling through the actual truck itself. That's the wrong way to do it. You always want to drill through plywood, and the plywood is actually mounted to one of the factory brackets that was back there. Wired up as clean as we could, considering the space that we have in here. So it's a JBL 5-channel amp. It powers everything. Let me show you guys the other side. Show you guys a subwoofer box. Truck's a little dirty. A whole week of work. Let's see, but here's a subwoofer box. Pedro from D&D. D&D ceramic coating, he made it. Did a great job. So it's a JL, it's a 10-inch sub. It's a what is it, 10W1 V3 that I got from my buddy. He wasn't using it, so I got it. And, it sounds great. It is bolted down to the factory bolts, but also just put one of these L brackets in just in case. So the box isn't going to go anywhere. The inside of the box is covered in sound deadener, so we got that taken care of. While I was doing that, since I had all these panels taken apart, I put sound deadener in every single panel as well, so took care of that. What else did we get done? The seats in. On the seat, I am waiting for the seat skirt on this mid-back Atlas. In case any of you buy the Atlas, only the high back comes with the skirt that goes around the seat, the bottom of the seat. I didn't know that when I bought it, but the Chrome Stop's going to try to get it for me. So hopefully in a couple weeks I'll get that in. And then I'm also going to put that the sit low base. Who makes it? Yeah, sit low. So because on this seat as well, only 3 of the bolts line up into the factory holes, which I don't like. So that sit low base should fix that issue. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Oh, I also did add a train horn, so I got that mounted up. Sounds pretty good. It's a Horn Blaster's horn. Wired up, I got everything, the plumbing directly to the tanks. So that's the right way to do it. Yeah, a lot of people, you could do the electric switch too, but I like doing it like this. So I did it exactly the same way on my Peterbilt. But here's what I was talking about. So as you can see, here's the seat, right? So 1, 2, 3 bolts line up, but the 4th one over here, this one does not line up. So I need that sit low base. That way I get all 4 holes to line up, and the sit low base will look nice. And especially once I get that skirt that goes around the seat. But the interior of this truck is finished. I do want to buy another mat, something better than this. This is old. When I bought this truck from the previous owner, they already had it like that. I wish I had pictures of what the truck looked like before I got it. I definitely changed quite a bit of things to it. But yeah, I'm gonna replace this valve today. My Bendix air compressor is leaking. All this is O-rings, a plunger. Pretty simple job. But there it is. If you guys have any questions on how we did any of this, ask. Thank you to the Chrome Stop. Thank you to D&D Ceramic for the audio system, the Chrome Stop for all the wiring on the lights, Dual Revolution lights that they've done, everything. So the last thing I am going to do, probably sometime next year, is I do want to paint the truck. This is the original paint that came on the truck from the previous owner. He painted it gray. It's a GM gray. But I got an idea that I want to go with. So hopefully sometime next year I'll get that done. And then next year I do want to change up these cab lights too while I'm at it. Probably add another 2. Probably to the bottom ends. But yeah, and do them Dual Revolution as well. Everything purple. There it is. Thanks, guys.